Hold on, I think I'm gonna change this up a little bit.
Tonight, I'll be eating a pork.
Thank you. Come on. I'm gonna open it. Come on.
Promoted in a second. Hold up. We
Niggas got
live right now,
food.
man. Hold up.
Hello.
Yeah, this is a little bit better.
Ooh, niggas got that. It's lit.
Hey, man, we in for a good one tonight, folks. Y'all go check it out.
This one gonna be lit.
We in for a good one tonight, man. Y'all come check it out. Link in bio.
Well, I appreciate it.
Hey, look at the lights are always in here, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, we gonna give it a couple minutes, man.
Did y'all get it back in, man?
Once the song in, man, we can get it started, and then after that, boom, people could just join up off of that. Don't matter, we ain't gotta have it all in here by the time you start. Amen. Don't you know? We in for a good one tonight. Yes, sir.
Oh, nigga. Bruh. Oh, just move. Come on, bro. My dog was just like looking at me. I was like, nigga, come in. He was just looking. Shout out to Elijah Miller in the chat.
We'll give one more minute. How you good to go, man?
Yeah, man.
Nick, you good, bro? We all good? Everybody all good to go, man? Let's check it out.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Welcome to the 8th episode of the Don't Overthink It podcast. Man, you already know what's going on tonight. We in for a really, really, really entertaining episode, man. Y'all know what's going on, man. You know it's the Don't Overthink It podcast starring me, Young in the Head,
and Patrick Haynes.
And tonight we got a special guest, man. We got Nick Tolliver in the building. How you feeling tonight, man? How you feeling?
Feeling great. I'm feeling super honored to be here. I think this is super dope what y'all got going on, man. Hey. I support it fully.
Hey, man, we appreciate that. We're glad to have you on, man. And without further ado, let's get into it. Man, Pat, how your day going, man?
day is going pretty good, man. I just got up from a much, much, much needed nap, man. I got home. The battery was on E. All right, I'm back. I'm good to go.
That's
Good to go,
bro.
man. What about you?
Shoot, man. What I do today? I actually went to sleep at like 12 right last night. Got up this morning with my sister. We went to the football field because she's a kinesiology major, and she works with the football players and just all the athletes. Period. But football season's finna get ready to come up, so I went with her. We had to get up at like 5. We had the field around like 5:30. So we went to Richmond. We was there for like 3 hours with her. After that, I went to go get some food with her. We went to Denny's, sat down, talked for a little bit, spent some time with my sister. Dropped her off, came back to my dad's house, and I left, came back to the 209, man. Now we here, man.
Solid. What about, how you doing, Nick? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing good. Man, y'all already know what I've been doing all day. I've just been in the lab, just trying to work on stuff. Been working on my tape. Like 2-3 weeks ago, I really found my sound.
Yes, sir.
The Meek beats, bro. Those are the ones for surely, bro. Like those are the ones I could really just go crazy on, man. Those are the ones. So I just been doing stuff on that. Been working on this little thing I got going on that I'm gonna tell y'all later on in the podcast. Cleaned up around the house, normal black parent stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah.
For those of you who do not know who our guest is, this is Nicholas Tolliver, aka Kwahlii. Me and Nick go way back to about 7th grade to be exact, known as man since middle school. And Nick's thing is, man, he is an artist, man, both visually and musically, you know what I mean? So anybody who is looking to get into that creative space, this is the man to talk to. Extremely, extremely talented. He wouldn't be here if he wasn't, man. And so, like, first things first, I got to ask you, man, like, what got you into making music?
Honestly, man, what got me into making music, first off, honestly, definitely before, because of obviously I believe in manifestation, everything. I already know I'm going to be a big rapper one day. But before I die, I don't want to just be known as a rapper. I want to fucking be in a band one day. You know what I mean? Like I used to love rock because I can't sing at all. But there's so many people in bands who can't sing and it just sounds good. They know how to use their voice with the instruments that they're using. I just always had a passion for jazz. And then I think like when my sister started going into high school, she started listening to hecka Lil Wayne, Drake, and J. Cole. Over with. Because she was the one I was getting all my music from. So as soon as I started listening to them, it took off from there, really.
That's what's up, man. I ain't gonna catch you. That's dope. And so I got a question for you, bro. So your main goal is to be in a band, or what is your main goal when it's the end of your time? What is something that you really want to accomplish in the music industry? In the music industry by itself.
In the music industry by itself, I want to be revolutionary. Like I really want to, like, you feel me? Like the man on my shirt, rest in peace, X. I feel like if his time was longer, he actually could have done something really dope. Like listening to some of his stuff, like just going back into the lab and like some of it, even Kendrick would always post X's stuff and he was like, dude, these are just raw emotions. And I respect that. Like X, he took that rock approach, but with rap, you know what I mean? Like he didn't give a fuck. Like he was just rapping straight emotion. And I always thought that was dope. People like X, Peep, stuff like that. Like I want to be remembered for doing something different. Like I'm not going to be them. I'm going to be me because my sound is my own sound, but I want people to remember me for not being like everybody else. You feel me?
Gotcha, man. 100%.
And like
100%.
speaking on like X and sounds like that, like it's funny you say that because you do have a lot of sounds as an artist, man. Like just when people go on your page and like they can see your catalog of music, there's a lot of different sounds there, man. He has everything you can think of. So like I had to ask you, man, who are you most influenced by?
Definitely Cole's my biggest inspiration, man. Patrick knows back in the day we used to We used to write songs on sticky notes because we wanted to be just like.
Hey,
we
that's
used to
dope.
we
I
used to
ain't
try
gonna
to write
cap.
songs on sticky
That's dope.
notes.
That's hecka dope. I ain't gonna cap you. I remember back in the day when I was like 7, 8, 9. I used to have like a big notebook, and I used to just write song lyrics in there. I was like, my mom was gonna get married and stuff like that, and I was talking about something about my stepdad or something like that. Man, I forgot what the lyrics was, but I used to write a little bit too back in the day.
Songwriting is really therapeutic. I feel like it's really fun. Like once you write an entire song, and even if you don't get to record it, just hearing yourself rap on it is dope. And when you get to record it and hear what other people say, and just hearing your own music is dope. I obviously fucking want to be and think I'm gonna be famous, and even if I'm just a hometown hero, I'll be fine. But to just be able to listen to my own music and be like, damn, I made that. That's dope. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So are you slapping around the house like casually? You slapping your own music?
Honestly, nah. Like sometimes, but I really just be slapping beats all day, man. I just be
Okay.
slapping beats.
So you're trying to
I
get
just
like
be
inspired.
writing.
So
Like I walk around the house and write.
Okay.
As somebody who has made music before too, I'm glad you asked me that question because I actually like, bro. Even like when I was making songs, I do not actually like listening to my own music. I'll be real.
And honestly, I don't listen to my music for different reasons that I used to. Honestly, like the last 4 songs I recorded, 2 of them being dropped, and the other 2 I'm still holding from the public for right now.
Mm-hmm.
I actually listen to those motherfuckers all the time. Like I could shower, listen to them, do anything, listen to them. Like a lot of my old music, I was still looking for my sound. You feel me? I have a lot of sounds, but my recent stuff is like my main, like, this is me. Like, this is dope. Obviously, people like Meek Mill and J. Cole can step out of their boundaries and make hits, and I want to be able to do that too. But my main sound is just that hardcore, really just rap on those soulful beats. You feel me? Like, that's my lane, I feel like.
For sure.
Now I feel like I can really listen to my music. I feel like for a long time, I couldn't because I was just making music for people, not for myself.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up, man. Because as artists go, right, finding your own sound is one of the hardest things, if not the hardest thing to do in the beginning, right? Finding your sound is
hella hard, man.
Right.
How long have we been writing, bro? You know how long I've been writing, and I'm barely finding my sound, man. It's really hard. I had to tell my boy because he recently started rapping like last year. I had to tell him because we've been working all for the past 2 months. I only made like 3 songs by myself, just all songs with him. I was like, bro, we need to take a break because I just found my sound. You need to find yours, bro. And you're not going to find it by working with me because you already tell me I'm better than this rapper. I'm better than him. You keep getting into sessions with me and telling yourself I'm better than you. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm not. But you, as your own artist, you're supposed to be like, nigga, I'm the best. You feel me? You feel me, though? You feel me? Like, you supposed to, as an artist, like, because I'll be listening to shit on the radio. I'll be like, turn it down, be like, I'm better than this nigga. What the fuck? Like, that's crazy. How is this nigga famous? Let me go home, get in the lab. And I want him to get in that mindset. You feel me? So I'm like, bro, no more features. Just work on your own shit right now. Find your sound and find your confidence in your music. Because you can hear confidence in people's voice for surely. Like, when you listen to my old stuff and my new stuff, you can it like, it's a different tone. Like, in my old stuff, I would try to make my voice sound a little deeper. I would try to make my voice sound cool, and I would sound hella like forced. But now I don't give a fuck how my voice sounds. It's just raw emotion. Like, that's the best part about my music now. It's just straight, like, just spitting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, real talk. Okay.
Well, so my question is, what would you say to like a young artist who hasn't found their sound yet? What would you say to them if they were asking you, how do I go about finding my sound?
Discipline, man. Same thing that J. Cole does. Beats that I find, like, that I really, really, really like, and I just like am sitting there like I can't write to it. I don't tell myself I can't write to it. Like, I'll be like, if I can't write a song to it, like, I'll discipline myself. I'm not gonna play 2K for the rest of the week. If I can't record a song to this beat that I feel like is impossible to record a song to, and not just a lazy song, like, it has to be something that you yourself will listen to.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So it's like, because as an artist, the first person that needs to like your music is yourself. Who give a fuck about anybody else? So it's like, as long as you really, really make a song that you really, really fuck with and you really find your sound, you dope as hell, bro. It takes a really long time, though. Like, it takes a really long time to find your sound.
I would say, how do you, okay, so as an artist, right, how do you approach making a song? Like, what is your process? How do you go into like, boom, I like this beat. You feel me? Because of course, like,
That's
you're not at the
funny.
point where
I
you're
was
getting
actually
heck
talking to
of
my
beats. You
friend
feel me?
about this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
You don't really know?
Cause I was talking to them. I was telling her how talented she is. Like, she has vocals. Like, she can sing so well. And I was telling her I want her on my mixtape. And she was like, I can't songwrite. I was like, I can write it and you can sing it. It doesn't matter. You got the vocals. That's all that matters right now, bro. But and then she was like, bro, but do you not really realize like how much of a talent it really is to songwrite? And I was like, well, for rapping, I can understand, but for singing, it's no boundaries. It's so easy to just, you feel me, like just start coming up with a melody and singing. And then I started thinking about it. I was like, damn, that shit isn't really that easy. It's not. Like, I don't know how I just do it. Like, I really don't. Like, I just instantly, if I hear a beat, even if it's not an instrumental, if it's a regular song, if I like the beat, I'll block out the fucking words and just like create my own song in my head, create my own theatrics. It's like a music video and shit. I'm like, oh shit, like, I don't know. I just feel it. You know what I mean?
So do you have your own studio? Like, do you do everything yourself, or are you working with
I
other
do
people?
everything myself, man.
Everything yourself? Okay, that's what we like to
Yeah,
do.
I got all the equipment. I got a mic, an interface. I got big ass fucking rocket speakers and shit. But I just do it all myself because I feel like, and this is for all independent artists. And my older cousin, he's a producer, and hopefully times change. But everyone knows producers are hella slept on, never get as much clout as the rappers. My cousin got songs with CB. My cousin Jermaine Love Gang Jay, he's getting clout. But you feel me? Chuck isn't really getting that much. But his beats, you know, he's making money off the motherfuckers for sure. He was telling me, bro, keep doing your independent shit because you always gonna be worth more than what people offer you. Because think about it, like Lil Uzi would just fought out of a contract. Think about like Uzi, there's never gonna be another Uzi, bro. Uzi is Uzi. There's like any nigga on SoundCloud who recreates that type of sound, everybody roast them in the comments like, nigga, you're not Uzi. You're not Uzi. Uzi is the only Uzi. So it's like, you feel me? Whatever, maybe he got 20,000, whatever they offered him for his very, very first contract, look at what he's worth now. He fucking bajillion times outdid that.
Yeah.
He was trapped in that contract for so long. I don't want to sell myself in because once they start giving you money, you got to pay that shit back. And it's like, I don't want to be micromanaged and shit either.
Did you ever thought about starting your own record label?
You know, that's a great question because I actually am thinking about starting this sort of like a not just a record label, but entertainment. And I want y'all to be in tune with it. It's going to be called Food for Thought Entertainment. And it was just going to be a record label, but I was like, how selfish of me because I don't only just rap, I draw and I play instruments and I do so much other shit that so much other people do that I feel like every form of creative entrepreneurs, whether it's a YouTuber, a TikToker, whatever you do, if you do something creative, we should all have a platform, our own type of social media where we can just platform and network, bro. And if you know me, if you don't, I'm a real tech savvy ass motherfucker. I've been wanting to make an app for about 2 years now. I was originally going to make a game called DistroKid, and I was going to make the soundtrack myself, going to have filled with hell of my own raps. DistroKid, obviously inspired by the fucking the site where you can distribute your music and shit. But then I realized so much copyright that'll probably go into using that name, and I couldn't think of another name that was dope as fuck. DistroKid, come on, that sounds like a dope ass fucking video game.
Yeah, that's clean.
Yeah, I was like, I should make this I should make like a little social media thing for creatives. I think that'll be dope for everybody to just be able to collaborate and network. Kind of like Loom, but not just music.
Yeah, okay, for sure, because that'd be a lot easier, especially for smaller artists, because a lot of the smaller artists can't really network with other people because, I don't know, I feel like people are very ego-based. You feel me? Yeah,
definitely. And I feel like also, like, I learned this myself. It's not easy to, it's really not easy to get other people to listen to other people's stuff. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's like, I personally feel like, and like I'll always say this, if Meek Mill posted the song I dropped last night, bruh, okay, my followers would go up like 1,000,000%
Oh yeah,
because
most definitely.
I got that same vibe and I'm really talented. But there's a lot of these niggas fuck with, like, for example, Mikey Williams. I was going on his page so I can get some clips because I wanted to make a mixtape from out of my new song. And I seen he posted his Brody song. That motherfucker did not get no likes, no nothing. He posted it like 4 months ago. He was like, song of the summer, bro. Get bro to 30,000 followers and he gonna drop it. That nigga still at like 3,000 followers. I'm like, damn, bro, Mikey Williams got like 3 million followers. How this nigga not getting no clout? But I was like, damn, don't nobody want to hear that shit. Fuck. Like, you can't just have a nigga with clout shout you out. And I feel like a lot of people be getting mad over that shit. But it's like, you just gotta be making shit that people want to listen to.
You see the chat? Can you see the chat? Do you have it pulled up?
No.
I was gonna say it's a question in there. It said when the album dropping. So are you working on the album? Any more any projects you got coming up?
Yeah, I'm working on a tape called Trials and Tribulations.
Trials and Tribulations. Okay.
It's finna be really dope. I want it to be like a real album. I will tell y'all in the beginning of the album, it's gonna, I don't know which song I'm gonna drop it on, but it's gonna have a clip of a Beyonce interview, and she was talking about, she was like, you feel me? People don't make albums anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they just put a bunch of songs in a playlist and just put it out. And I was like, damn, like, fuck the rest of the interview. Like, I'm gonna put that in the song too, but that stuck with me. I was like, niggas do not make albums. The Game dropped the album at the end of 2019 called Born to Rap. Every song, the end of each song was the beginning of the next song. Niggas don't be doing that no more, bro. Mm-hmm. Everybody used to do that shit back in the day. Niggas used to love, like, making whole albums, and then every song had a music video, and it was like a movie damn near. Thriller. Nigga, that music video is damn near like an hour long. That's like the longest music video of all time. Niggas just make like 2-second songs now and 2-second music videos. And their albums be like, it'll be one song gets on some Meek Mill shit, and then the next song goes some Trippie Redd shit, and then they got some Chris Brown shit. Well, they trying to be Chris Brown, and then they got a little bit of Drake shit. Like, nigga, Beyonce, right? People don't be making full albums no more. That's why I was like, Tyler, the Creator, and J. Cole, they albums are fire, bro. I can't, like, if they're not nominated for Grammys, like, cause who made albums this year? Everybody else has dropped playlists, bro.
It's ridiculous. To be honest, I never really noticed that, to be honest, because I'm not really into music too much, of just like, you feel me, getting into like fine tune of like the history of it and things like that. But I never really noticed that. Like, just like having like the album like make sense all together, how you saying like a movie. So it's kind of like you telling a story throughout all 10 or 15 songs. It's supposed to be about a time that's happened in your life, or just something that you're explaining that you really care about, or anything like that, whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah, it's really just gonna reflect on my life and just my influence as a rapper, and just like my passion and stuff like that, you feel me? Sure. And I feel like even my last tape called Kwahlii, that motherfucker was just a playlist, bro. Like, literally, like 3 hours before I dropped it, like, I grabbed a couple songs that I just forgot that I recorded. I was like, oh, I'll just put these motherfuckers on there too. Like, I ain't put no effort into really making a real tape. That's why I'm like, Trials and Tribulations. This is gonna be dope. I'm tapping in with Caleb. I need music videos. I need photo shoots with people so I can get real covers. I already know how to edit, graphic design. I'll draw some pictures, but I need my haircut, everything. Need some real professional photos. Need shit people gonna be on SoundCloud like, ooh, let me click that song type shit. Like, I need to start investing money into my music career.
Did you start the YouTube channel yet, so you can really like put it on YouTube and stuff like that? Because like the music videos I
already put them on there, but I'm actually like thinking of starting YouTube. When I was looking for my PlayStation on like OfferUp and stuff, I always see cameras, and now I'm like thinking about it every day. Like, nigga, I need a camera. I want to start a YouTube channel too. Like, start vlogging and shit.
We talk about it all the time. Every time we go live, man, or at least it's me. I'm the what is it called? The spokesperson for impatience around here, man. My biggest thing is just go and tell you to wait or do this or do that. You just gotta start, bro.
Oh, we just glitched.
You can figure like we just glitched.
Yeah. Repeat that. My fault. Go ahead. Repeat that.
The biggest thing you can do, man, is just the most important thing to do is just to keep going, man, like 100%. And like the thing that people are gonna respect the most is consistency. You know what I mean? Just keep on putting stuff out, no matter who you are, man. No matter what you do, just keep on going, bro. Do not stop. It's only a matter of time before big things happen, man. Like they say, create your own luck. That's it.
Facts, man. Facts. A lot of people in the comments, like when I be on Instagram, people be promoting their music or like their art or something. And honestly, like if we being completely honest, we know damn well it's really only just like rappers. Like every time a girl starts they lashes or nails or something, bitches repost it. Or if a nigga starts a clothing brand, people repost it. But it's fun to clown all rappers. And I feel like it's kind of fucked up. I feel like rappers are the ones that's really like everybody's putting their passion into their work, but I feel like rappers are putting their passion on display for everyone to see. You feel me? Like you could put passion into a t-shirt with how you made it, but people ain't gonna know like the hard work you put in that elbow grease to make that shirt. You feel me? But motherfuckers can hear your voice, how you rapping or how you're singing, like what you feeling. You feel me? I'm like, damn, y'all really clowning on this nigga. This a tribute to his grandma, even though his bars ain't up to par and his flow ain't this and that. Y'all not juicing him up to give him confidence. I went camping with 4 schools in Sacramento and 2 high schools from Stockton. And we was having a big bonfire and I was freestyling. Everyone was hyping me up, nigga. And that day, I feel like, and that's when I got the picture, that was earlier that day when I got the picture of me on stage rapping, like, bruh, that day gave me like the ultimate confidence to be a rapper, bro. Because I was like, bro, this is hella niggas that don't know me. This is nobody being nice to me. This is just hella niggas just telling me like, damn, bro, you dope. So I was like, damn, bro, I really just need to start. Just go up. You feel me?
Only way you can get better is by doing it and by keep pushing and stay consistent, man. Firm believer in that, man. So Pat, man, what else you got for Nick?
So one thing is, man, there's like a lot of people, no matter what they are looking to do, right? As you said, people wait. Like when we're trying to get into whatever field they're trying to get into, man, like for whatever reason they hesitate or I'm thinking about it or things like that. In reality, man, they're just nervous, man. There's nerves. You're scared, man. You got to attack it like head first, man. And like being a rapper, man, you're putting yourself in a vulnerable position. Like sharing your music and art with people, like whatever you do, putting podcast stuff. No matter what you do, right? My question to you is, what advice would you give to other young artists or just anybody in general looking to start something of significance?
Okay. Was it today? Was it yesterday? Yesterday was the BET Awards. Mm-hmm. Fuck everything else that happened. The only things that are trending are Pressa and Boy Ray. Everyone's calling Coyle Ray Boy Ray. Everyone's gassing her. But she's making millions of dollars, however much she's making, whatever that shit is. Think about how many people you personally and that you yourself dislike and clown on and that you see social media, everyone else clowns on, and think about how they're still doing so well. You feel me? Millions and hundreds of thousands of people dislike this one person, but they still got millions and hundreds of thousands of more people that still do. So just because you got a couple niggas saying, bro, your shit suck, you got 15 niggas telling you suck. What type of music do they listen to? They listen to the same type of whatever they listen to all day. Don't let that discourage you, because there's a whole bunch of people with the same type of ear for the music that you specifically make. And if they don't know they like that music, they'll hear it and be like, damn, I fuck with this type of music now. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. I
so it's like, fuck what people think. Just put whatever you want out, man. Just put it all out.
I definitely agree with that. I was actually thinking about that, and like in terms of our podcast, you feel me? Some people might not mess with us, but you feel me? Our 30-some subscribers that we got right now is the people that's really mess with us, man. And we just gonna grow from that. You feel me?
And they gonna be the ones that when y'all at like 30K, y'all gonna be chilling, and then y'all be like, hey, Eli, OG veteran subscriber from back in the day. Whoa. You feel me? Like, like I always tell Patrick every time I text him, I'll be like, when I'm gonna multi-millionaire when all three of us are worth however much money, and I'm a famous rapper, and y'all are in whatever y'all want to do, and y'all are hella famous too. Like, nigga, the interview is gonna hit different when we all grown as fuck and we all gonna be iced out with hella jewelry and shit, and then like we all just go look at each other and be
I'm
like,
gonna get stacking up right here. You feel me?
right, like we're gonna be like, damn, remember we did this interview back in the day, and now look at us, bro. Like the interview gonna hit different when we up there. The next interview, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, real talk, man. Real talk. Oh yeah. Hey man, I got another question for you. Give me one sec. Okay. So, what is your goal financially for the future?
My goal financially for the future is investments. I know for surely I'm investing into hella property, especially in Louisiana, because that's where a lot of my family is from. And honestly, in a perfect world, if I was a multi-millionaire rapper, I really wouldn't mind. Like, I mean, I ain't been to Louisiana since I was a kid. Might have to go back there in a little bit, see what the folks is like over there. Make sure it's all cool for black folks to be living out there still. Yeah. But nigga, I would make, like, you feel me? Because I want to have a mansion, like, or whatever kind of, even if it's just a house. I want it built. Like, I want me to have an idea and have the motherfuckers make it come to life. And I would have it in Louisiana, honestly, just because that's where my grandma's from, and it just feels like home, because a lot of people feel like they at home with their grandma. You feel me?
Man, hey man, I'm glad to hear you say it when it comes to just building that house, bro. Because that's always been a dream of mine. To just, I like starting things from scratch. Like even playing video games, like I will beat a game. You feel me? And I like going back and like doing it all over from the beginning, unraveling all the pieces and putting it all together, man.
Yeah.
Like real talk, like even Minecraft and stuff like that. I like building up the houses and stuff like that. That stuff is clean. Like no cap, I really rock with that. I'm really glad that you said
that.
You got something else for him, Pac? I got a few questions for him too.
I got one more. I do want to take a moment to interact with chat real quick. What's going on, Patrick Haynes? Patrick Haynes says, Nick, your sound is outstanding. What's up, Kevin Dixon? What's up, Reese Money himself? The younger brother at Deli Bo.
We gotta get Deli Bo on here. I was thinking about that.
Cardell on here?
We gotta get Deli Bo.
We gotta get Deli Bo on here.
Man, hey.
Deli Bo.
I don't know. I'm gonna just tap in with Cardell. I'm not gonna say that on the podcast.
What's up, Kage? What's up, Jalen Lee? What's up, Postseason D? Eli Miller. Happy to have y'all in here, man.
Hey man, like up the video too if you in here, man. Like up the video for us, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm pretty much spent. I do have one more question before I run them all. I might as well ask it. What about your visual art, man? Because I don't think a lot of people know that you actually do draw. You actually are a pretty talented artist, man. From what I've seen, it's wild, man. Like, tell us about your visual art. Like, what got you?
I love drawing, man. Ever since I was a kid, and it's super funny because if any of you guys meet my mom, she'll tell this story that she tells everyone of when I was like, I think like 3 or 2. I don't know how old I was, but me and my older sister Duty, she's only 3 years older than me. I forgot what we were doing, but my mom was yelling at Duty because there was a foot, like a drawing on the floor. Like that motherfucker was detailed. It had, like, obviously it didn't look like a fucking realistic ass, but it looked like a pretty, like it had all the toes, it had toenails, it had like the creases on the knuckles and hella shit. So my mom obviously was like, Duty, why the fuck did you draw your foot on there? Blah, blah, and they yelling at her. She's in timeout, hella shit. And my mom said I just walked up, just put my foot in the footprint. And then they were like, nigga, that's your foot. And then, like, just ever since then, like, I just always drew. Like, I just always loved drawing and shit. Like, I was always drawing on the walls. With my sister's makeup, I would always, like, draw shit and get in trouble. Like, I don't know. I just always loved scribbling and doodling. And then I started taking art classes, and those fucking sucked. If anyone in here, like, in the chat likes drawing, art classes are a waste of money. Like, you could just fucking go on YouTube. And you could just look at pictures for a really long time and just, with patience, draw them. It just takes a lot of patience, but you can teach yourself how to draw, bro. Art classes are ass.
Nick, 5 years, bro. 5 years from now, where do you see yourself?
5 years from now, damn, that's too much time, bro. 5 years from now, I'm for surely finna be somewhere, nigga. I'm for surely finna have clout off this rap shit because now I found my sound. I found the shit that everyone else fucks with that I make too. Everyone's like, nigga, this is your sound. This is you. This is it. I'm starting to get some connections. I feel like 5 years from now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be halfway through college. That's gonna be hurting my pockets probably. But
Let me ask you. So what are you doing right now? What college are you gonna go to, and what are you gonna study?
ooh, it says a commitment.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
Gary.
tripping. My fault.
Okay, now repeat that.
I
Still
said,
tripping.
for college, what college are you gonna go to, and what are you gonna study?
I don't even know yet because I was gonna go to school for music. I'm
Mm-hmm.
still like, I'm debating it still because I kind of want to go in for audio engineering because like I was gonna go to Musicians Institute of Hollywood to be an independent artist, but if I get my certificate in audio engineering, I can make hella money as audio engineer and just still be rapping at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's something I might do. But if not, what I'm really looking into doing is going into science, astronomy specifically. Probably just do 2 years community college, transfer to UC Davis because with IYT, we have like a connection because they have an IYT campus on UC Davis. So I got a non-selection from them. So I just they gotta tell me what I gotta do.
And so
You
what
feel
does
me?
that exactly mean? So like, is it like tuition is less, or like, how's that?
With a non-selection, it's like they just tell. All right, so IYT is Improve Your Tomorrow. It's a
Mm-hmm.
program that started in Sacramento. That's the one who took us camping, and only Franklin, well now Bear Creek. Franklin, they dropped it from Franklin, but Bear Creek and McNair are the only Stockton schools that have it, and it's just to get black men, any young youth boys
Mm-hmm.
to and through college. And it actually is really beneficial. And I feel like, Patrick, you remember Delta, we had a similar little program, the little like the Black Brotherhood thing. It didn't do
but
shit, man.
it was kind of weird.
No, it didn't do nothing, man. I feel like there's so many groups like that that don't really do nothing. You know what I mean? Like they don't really do what they say they gonna do. But IYT definitely did because I went into high school like I'm not going to college. I'm gonna go to college. I want to rap. But I mean, IYT put that in me, man. I really want to go to college. They took us on college tours. We went to UC Davis, Stanford. We've been to a bunch of campuses there. It just changed my aspect on college and just changed how I feel about it. So IYT does that, and they have a campus on UC Davis and Sac State. And I got into Sac State, but I don't want to go there. Fuck no. Like I never wanted to go there. I'm either gonna go to a community college or the HBCU. I'm not gonna waste my money and fucking go to Sac State.
I feel like that's too close. Like going to Sac, man,
Right, because I'm like the whole point is I'm trying to get out of Stockton.
Exactly. I'm trying to get out of here.
Sackton, like nigga, I'm not going to like no, I'm cool.
No, like that's why I was gonna go to GCU at first, right? You feel me? And I'm really thinking about it. I'm like, bro, like everybody, like a heck of people from Venture then went to GCU. You feel me? There's a whole program. Venture is a partnered high school with GCU. I'm finna see people I already didn't seen last year. Heck of people from Stockton. I'm like,
yeah,
I forget that same California vibe in Arizona. I'm like, bro, I don't want that. I want something different. So I'm like, you feel me?
Yeah, you want to do something brand new.
Yeah, you feel me? Look, my sister was telling me today, she was like, you finna have a Bay Area and a country accent when you come back, you feel me?
One thing I do gotta say, man, this is I didn't think we were gonna get here. This is wild. The chat is tripping. The chat, they're doing well, and we gotta reward them. The chat is requesting that we get a freestyle from Nick. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Bruh, why is it lagging now? Hold on.
Freestyle, man.
You are back.
You got a couple bars, man.
Okay, now y'all back. It was literally lagging for hella long. All I heard was freestyle. That's literally the only thing I had.
That's all you needed to hear. That's all you needed to hear.
Who said freestyle?
Patrick Haynes, Kage. Who else said freestyle?
Man, y'all want a freestyle.
They do want a freestyle. I'm trying to think, how are we gonna do this, man? We weren't prepared to give you guys this.
Yeah.
I'm not going freestyle.
Because we got a song. We got a song.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm previewing a song. I'm not going freestyle. I'm already giving y'all a song.
Yeah, man.
And I'm showing y'all the whole song. before the tape come out, bro.
So should we put the song on right now and play for the freestyle?
I'm not gonna freestyle, bro. I'm not
You know
gonna
what? See,
freestyle.
look, you know this is what we're gonna do. Hey,
Okay.
Nick sent me a song earlier today. I'm gonna play it right now, and y'all let us know what y'all think. That's what we're gonna do.
The chat wants a freestyle, bro.
Bro. He already
Not gonna make a freestyle.
hold on. He already didn't give me a song.
The only reason I'm not is because ain't nobody prepared me for this shit.
Look, the song is 3 minutes.
It's already a 3-minute song y'all about to hear. I feel like that's enough.
Mate.
All right.
And ask Patrick, hey, last time I freestyle, I was playing Fortnite. I will freestyle for 15 minutes, bro. Like when I get in the zone, bro. Like y'all will have to run to my house and be like, nigga, hey, stop, nigga, stop rapping, nigga. Oh yeah, I don't know.
What is the song called?
That's like a funny.
What is the song called that you sent to us? I don't know what the song is called. What's the song called that you sent to Mari?
It's gonna be called Diamond in the Rough. You feel me?
All right. I'm gonna play that right now.
Well, you are about to hear Diamond in the Rough by Kwahlii himself.
All right, Kwahlii, Diamond in the Rough, playing right now. You feel me? Let's get it.
Can we hide the screen while we play this for them? It's nothing for us to show them. Dang. Okay. Play a little clip.
Just go ahead, listen in.
One time for the niggas who come from broken families. Yeah, I like that one. Turn that shit up. I like that.
Okay.
One time for the niggas who's trapping out they mama's fucking Camry. This gonna be it. Look, this is my motherfucking year, nigga. The only way we reach infinity is if we travel for some light years. I think I need to switch gears, nigga. I've been speaking for so long, I think it's time somebody motherfucking hears. Fuck the niggas who ain't here, nigga. You can't compare me to these rappers cause I'm up a couple hundred fucking tears and I'm the one they need to fear, nigga. Shit so real it make you shed a fucking tear, nigga. First nigga that diss me, we finna turn them into past tense. I do this for the niggas in my city who ain't have shit. Put the team up like a prompt Kawhi Leonard KD in the fourth. I'm taking shots over whoever. When I step in the south, you know a nigga changing the weather. I'm a red hot nigga, but my cold flow better. I am an author, so I am writing you this letter of my trials and tribulations, nigga. I'll be here forever. Feel like my bars are crazy, flow can't go to waste and shit. Man, this shit is so therapeutic. When I rap, it's meditation. When I'm writing, man, I get a sensation. Get to envision all the images in my imagination. Young nigga, but my flow is so amazing. If you was watching me perform, it would be like you start gazing. A nigga still going through changes. Shit ain't pretty, but I put on for my city. On. Just go to the niggas who come from broken families. Better boss your life up, get the fuck up out your mama's motherfucking Camry. A real life superhero got a nigga feeling like I'm Stanley. Captain Save a hoe, nigga feeling super fucking sad. I bet the old hoes really wish they had. Look, a nigga been working and I ain't worried about no other shit. My nigga only 20 and he keep a fucking culling it. Now see, I know some niggas trapping out the west now. Everybody from all over know I'm the best now. Every record that I drop it sound like the best out. Niggas waiting on me to get popped, I keep a vest now. So I invest now. All of my talents and passions don't wanna look back at my past and be like should've been rapping. My only option left is make a meal and watch when it happen. I'm finna feed the fucking team and I ain't do it from trapping. So look, get the cookbook, ballin' like Quinn Cook. Niggas out here hating on the low, they get they bitch took. Woke up this morning super happy. Because in my head, I know that I'm in first, I'm never lasting. Every director wanna cast me. And every bitch that I forgot, I call her Ashley, you had me. Just go to the niggas who come from broken families. Better boss your life up, get the fuck up out your mama's motherfucking Camry. A real life superhero got a nigga feeling like I'm Stanley. Captain Save a hoe, a nigga feeling super fucking savvy. I bet the old hoes really wish they had me.
Hey, man. Diamond in
Just
the
heard
Rough by Kwahlii himself, man. Is that going to be in the mixtape, man?
Hell yeah, man. That's gonna be on
Hey,
the tape.
man,
The whole
hey.
tape gonna be filled with that type of vibe.
Bro, the chat just went stupid.
Yeah, they went stupid, man. I'm not going to cap, man. Hey, for
Bro,
being
somebody
the-
gotta take a picture of the chat, send it to me. I'm like, hold on, let me put that. I'm like, damn.
Stupid. But they are liking it.
Pat,
Diamond
bro,
in
you
the
want to
Rough.
give some feedback first, or you want me to? I'm gonna let you go first, bro.
I'm gonna be real, Brad. He did not show me that song. I've never heard that song before. That was crazy. You know what I mean? Make you do the U face. I do listen to Nick's songs while I'm at work. It be getting me through the day. You know what I mean? Doing what I do,
Hey,
stamping the bags, doing what I do, man. I like it.
most definitely. From like when I listen to songs, I gotta listen to them about 3 or 4 or 5 times. That's a song I will definitely listen to and probably have on repeat for not even trying to BS you. Like I will put it on repeat just so I can listen to everything that you're saying because it sounds like uh, you trying to tell us something. You trying to tell us something. Like you trying to express something when you talking about the trap, not the Camry. You feel me? You feel me? It's trying like you trying to
Yeah.
express like the lifestyle that you see other people living or that you've lived or something like that. You feel me? That's what I got
Yeah,
from that.
with that, I feel like, man, when I said like better boss your life up, get the fuck about your mama's motherfucking Camry. It's
Yeah,
like, nigga, get your shit the fuck up, man. Like, I've copped weed off niggas put up in their baby mama whip or they mama whip, and I'm thinking like, to sell weed and good weed at that, you have to buy large amounts of good weed. So the amount of money you spending on good weed, you could have been got a car. Wait. You probably could have got an apartment, nigga. Like you already like you still doing this childish ass shit, not worried about your chicken, cause you can have the life that you want to live. Like, especially with nowadays, bro. Everybody just need to get the fuck up off their ass and make some money. It's no excuse to be broke. Like if you're broke, it's your fault. If you have a
100%.
phone, you can make money, nigga. Like for real. Like it's you're not gonna know how off rip, but it's a million different ways to make money with just having a phone, bro. For
And
real.
our generation is like is really gonna like go crazy just because of like from how our parents what they had to deal with and the technology, the limited technology that they had versus what we have. We are like the anomaly. Like we are the golden
Right, like,
generation
bro,
and we
that's why I'm
have
like, our
everything set in front
generation,
of
it
us.
all comes down to the work we put in, bro. Like, it literally all comes down to the work we as individuals put in. I mean, all of us coming from Stockton, we all know high schools out here are notoriously known for having five-star athletes that just can't fucking make grades.
Exactly.
You
Yeah,
don't want
definitely.
that shit to carry on to your life, your full potential. It's a lot of niggas who graduated this year and are like, damn, I only got one season, or I ain't get no seasons. I never made grades, or I ain't get the season I wanted. You don't want to be on your deathbed and be like, damn, I'm really good at drawing, bro. If I really tried, my shit could have been in museums.
That
And
that.
you ain't even have to try if you just kept drawing. Like, you
Mhm.
feel me? If I never quit, I could have been in the museum. If I never quit rapping, I could have been the next little baby. If I never quit fucking being in drama and shit, I could have been the next motherfucking Kevin Hart. I could have been the best actor. You feel me?
Definitely, man. That's well said right there. I'm not gonna capture you, bro. I'm gonna ask you a question. I asked our last guest this.
Bro, it's lagging. Hold on. This motherfucker.
Is he back?
Yeah, we good or nah? He frozen on my screen.
He's frozen on mine too.
Uh,
Oh man, we gotta do it.
Oh, we might have to invite him back, man. Hey, man. Hey, that song was hard, man. Hey. Oh, he back in here. He back in here. You good?
okay.
We
Back.
good. We good. We good. All right,
All right, what's up?
little minor technical difficulty, but we back in here, man. Question: if you were given the opportunity to meet 3 celebrities, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
I would meet J. Cole. I'll meet J. Cole, Kurt Cobain, and LeBron James.
And why is that?
J. Cole, because he's my favorite rapper
Mm-hmm.
ever. Like, I'm not gonna be one of those rappers who sits and lies and be like, Tupac and Biggie are my favorite rappers ever. I studied the game. Like, I listened to a lot of them, like, growing up. Actually, I did, but, like, you feel me? I guess it's probably because I didn't live it. You feel me? Like, I feel like if J. Cole was rapping at the same time as Pac, and then people would be listening to them. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, people would be listening to Cole. Like, I don't know. It's just something about Cole, Drake, and them because it's different. You feel me? Everybody was doing boom bap. Everyone was doing, like, if you're on the West Coast, you rap the same as everybody else. If you was on the East Coast, you rap the same as everybody else. And although I still think Pac on a poetic standpoint is still, like, super untouchable, it's still, like, you feel me? Like, I don't know. Like, it's too many ways, like, nowadays that you can make music like him. It's not a lot of niggas that can be like Cole. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then Kurt Cobain, man, I just feel like his name is always thrown around for conspiracy theories of how he died or whether he has fucking talent or not. And even my history teacher, we used to always argue about it because I personally think he had talent. You don't have to have vocals to have talent because he was still writing his songs. He was still using his shitty voice to make it sound fire. So it's like, you feel me? I thought he was pretty talented.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely would want to meet him and just tap into that creative, like, how and what the fuck inspired you to, like, make music? Because, like, I would, like, even, I would say Marilyn Manson, he's, like, I never listened to him. I just know he's one weird, creative motherfucker. But Kurt Cobain, like, I listen to a lot of Nirvana, so I definitely want to meet him. And then LeBron, I just think it's ironic how everybody thinks he's one of the most intelligent people on the planet, and he hasn't gone to college. So I definitely want to meet him and be like, what steps did you take to self-educate yourself? And what did you do to get to the point and the level that you are now? Because his early interviews, earlier in his career, he would fumble his words. And he would always be like, yeah, I ain't go to college. Like, he was joking around and stuff. But now, like, when you, like, throughout the years, he's more formal and more professional. Like, he's really smart. So I really want to know, like, what he did to fill in the gaps.
Very well said. Big question. You talk about poetry and meditation, all that stuff like that. Do you actually write poetry? Do you have poems and stuff like that?
Yeah, actually, I do. Last year at Juneteenth, on Juneteenth, we had a march outside the, what is it, like City Hall in downtown or something like that.
Yeah.
And I read some of my poetry there. Me and this girl, you guys know her, I think. She went to Venture. Bree, the light-skinned one.
Oh man, I do know her.
Yeah,
Oh,
she read
man.
some of her poetry. I read some of my poetry. And me and her led the freaking march. It was the first time I met her.
Yo.
We're in this thing called Spoken Word. It's like a little poetry organization.
Nice.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Just I got a question for you about, like, our podcast. You feel me? Anything that you so far we have 8 episodes. You being premiering on the 8th episode. Have you watched any of our episodes before? You've been.
I watched the one with Caleb.
The one with Caleb. Okay. So, like, how do you look at us, like, how, like, when it comes to professionalism, just like our message that we're trying to get out there. My overall question is like, dang, I'm trying to figure out what my overall question is. It's just like, how do you like it? Like, how do you, like? Can you give any tips about it? Like, any constructive criticism?
I know what you're trying to say, brother. You got to
like,
see it through, brother. You
I
got to see
can't
it through,
even get it out right now, man. I can't even get it out. My fault.
I feel you, man. I feel like in terms of professionalism, I think that's the best part. You don't got to be professional for a podcast. And even still, like, you guys are really professional. You guys have questions ready, and you guys have a specific time when you're going to start. Y'all got everything ready before the podcast starts. So I think that's really dope. I think everything y'all doing is dope. Literally, like, the only, I guess, tip I would give y'all is, like, even, like, in me right now, like, not all podcasts, but just, it looks a little bit more professional when the camera's pointed down. Like, I don't know, I feel like we look like we just screen recording a call. You feel me? But when you got the camera, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, once we all get, when we get our bag right, we gonna get cameras so we can do so y'all can have the podcast pointed down, look right, because it looked like we just screen recording a Zoom call right now, low key.
I mean, that's what we doing. Hey, this is the start of things, man. This is the start.
But it's fire. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is dope for what it is right now. That's why I'm like, bro, literally, that's the only thing y'all are missing. Is just that camera angle, bro, because this is a podcast, bro. Like, y'all aren't missing any pieces. Y'all ain't doing nothing wrong. Not every podcast has to have a big ass table with fucking coffee mugs with the logo on them, and niggas is not even having sipping shit. They just casually in the middle of talking, just this shit like, nigga, ain't shit in your mug, nigga. Like, come on, now, ain't shit in your mug, nigga.
Hey, man, we're influenced a lot by the podcast Fresh and Fit. Do you watch them?
Fresh and Fit?
Fresh and Fit podcast, bro. Check it out, man. Myron Gaines and what's the other dude's name?
Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince CEO. Yeah, bro. We're very, very big influenced by them, bro. Watching them all the time. And I feel like that's what we kind of not messed up on, but towards the beginning, our first couple of episodes, I feel like we try to like gear to or talk about what they talk about, but we haven't lived those experiences. So I feel like what we had these past 2 episodes, having guests on and gearing question towards the guests, making the podcast about the guests and stuff like that, I feel like it's pushing us in a different direction that it's a little bit easier for us, and it makes the podcast more entertaining. And it's not just us two talking back and forth. We have somebody else to bounce ideas off of and get just information from.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I actually, that's why I wanted to tap in with y'all, man, because I was like, investments. I know for sure, like, because once I start working at Tesla and shit, like, I'm just saving, because when I get my car, it's going to be used and reliable, man. As long as that motherfucker can run and last long, I'm going to be cool. And then I'm finna just be saving, because I really do want to buy a studio. And the studio ain't just walk in and it's a studio. It's going to be multiple rooms. So I'm like, nigga, food for thought to entertainment. Y'all can have the podcast in the other room. Like, I'm dead ass serious. Like I really want to invest in like a studio space where I can record music. We can have the podcast going. We can have fucking, I don't know what else we would be able to have in there in terms of creative shit, but I would want anyone to feel welcome, not just podcasts and rappers. Like, I would want anyone to be able to feel welcome and just be able to tap into a creative mode. You feel me?
Right.
So I want to invest into something like that for sure.
Okay, for sure, bro. I feel like, man, this episode's been a great episode. Great 8th episode. Pat, we got 32 more, man. We appreciate you for being on here, man. You've been a great guest. Definitely learned a couple things, especially the type of person you are, and some information that I will use for my future as well, and just to see how you're going to progress in your future and how your mindset is, because that's what we preach a lot, and it's about the mindset and how you think versus, like, you feel me, the lazy and not want to do this and that, and we're young, so this is something that we need to invest in and learn right now.
100% agree. Yeah, I'm honored to have been here. Like, thank you for having me, for real, because ever since y'all started it, I was like, that's dope as fuck, bro. They starting a podcast. Like, that's dope. Like, they just did it. Niggas started a podcast. You know how many niggas, like, I'm one of the niggas who be like, nigga, it would be dope if I was on a podcast. Nigga, y'all did it. That's dope as fuck. Like, I respect the fuck out of that. Y'all really did it. That's hella lit. And y'all only gonna go up from here.
Yes, sir. Pat, what you got, man?
The chat is going. Shout out to the chat, man. Patrick Haynes says this show is raw and edgy. Postseason G starting W chat. W chain. You love to see it, man. Great 8th episode. Outstanding guest. Kwahlii is on. He is the first artist of many more to come, man. This podcast is crazy, bro. This is an experience right here. I even know.
Hey, about your name, bro. To keep it a band, bro. I was thinking Kwahlii the whole time, and I was messing up on it, bro. I just keep seeing your name pop up on Instagram stories. I didn't even know what it was, and I didn't want it. That's why I didn't. That's why I asked you. I was like, "What do you want to go by?" Because I didn't want to mess up your name or whatever you want to go by. So. You feel me? I didn't even know that. That's crazy though.
It's Kwahlii. It's a mix of Kwahlii Talib and Wale, because I was just a poet and an artist that I like. Rest in peace, Wale's career, man. That nigga could have gone somewhere if he switched his flow up. But
Wale was going. Wale goes through. I still listen to That Way. You feel me with him and Rick Ross, man? That's a slapper.
Hey, but tell me while they saying like like nigga, he rap like that at every song though. He fired, but more people would listen if he changed it. I'm one of the only faithful listeners.
Hey man, that's been the 8th episode of Don't Overthink It podcast, man. Such a great episode. Starring Kwahlii, you feel me, as a special guest, man. Starring me, Young in the Head, and
Patrick Haynes.
Man, hey, we appreciate every single last person who viewed the podcast today. Y'all were awesome. You guys were active in the chat, and it's only up from here, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man. We gonna catch y'all later. Peace.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, post podcast.